Hey everybody. Welcome back to a new episode of Clone Evolution, Lelanders. Holy shit, 1 a.m. Shelly's time. Another late night for Shelly. Now I was trying to get the show at a more reasonable time. What's happened to the stream schedule? That's a good question. Actually, yesterday we had a good, or a comment from George Washington. And he said he's been playing he's been working out of town. So he asked if I could do the stream at around 6 or 7, I think. Hopefully I got the right time. So yeah, I said because George is always helping out with Super Chats, I'd try to recommend or change the start time so he could get a chance to watch live. Not that I only cater to Super Chat people, but it helps. Oh yeah, so I don't know if everyone heard the news. What was it? The event center. Gizmo had won, made it into the finals, and then I placed my bet on Gizmo. I don't know, a lot of people all bet on Kirakoma, but I just couldn't do it. I was like, fuck man, I really got to bet on Gizmo. Oh fuck, Kirakoma's won the first 2 battles? You gotta be shitting, so it's already over, right? Holy shit, that sucks, man. How did Gizmo lose? How? His team is like so much stronger. Doesn't make any sense. Like his stars are higher, his levels are higher. He's won the Hunger Games like almost every time. Why would he all of a sudden lose to someone who sucks? Oh my god, I fucking can't stand the Hunger Games, man. Fucking bullshit. Like they really got to change it so they show you who the team is before the betting starts. There's no betting organization anywhere in the world that will make you bet on something before you see it. Well, I guess maybe unless you're going to a real casino. They're like, yeah, bet on red or black before we even spin it so you can see who's going to win. But dear God, like if you go to horse races, they let you see the horses. They'll tell you what the fucking stats are before they fucking run the race. You know? Like, dear God, like this whole idea that we can't see what team is going to fight next, that is fucking stupid. I don't want to bet on random teams I can't see. Yeah, apparently never bet on the person who's the better team, higher power levels in every way. Alright, George is back. Thanks, George. Appreciate the super chat. Oh well, yeah, I'm not going to get too down the dumps today because I did actually get a lot of good news. Well, it was funny. Remember how I always say I do things in reverse and sometimes it works out for the better? Well, yesterday happened to be another one of those cases. I went to the protest area, was all upset that I went there and went to film or get exercise and film at the same time, and no one was there except for one guy. So I was like, oh, that fucking sucked. What happened was my fucking stupid concussion. I'm looking right at the date. I even checked the calendar like 17 times. What do you know? I didn't look at the fucking date. So for some reason I was looking up the date and I didn't even look at what the date was. How that's possible. So anyways, as fucking shitty as it was, because I got a day early of the coverage, I got shitloads of views today. So my video was like a day early, but it happened the day before the fucking event. Everyone wanted to see film, but still everyone viewed it. So I was like, I don't really give a shit. I guess I got the day early. It doesn't matter now. At least I got to jump on the story. So if anyone wants a little trick for vlogging news stories, go and film the story the day before. It's like then when you launch the video, you can launch it right as it's happening because you don't have to go home and edit it and wait for fucking YouTube to fucking render it for 3 days. You know, that's what I was actually thinking. When we got to the Hunger Games this time, I was just going to not bet. I was like, fuck it, man. If they're going to give us some stupid choice for a battle, how about I just not bet? Because, man, I was thinking of that. Like, why am I going to bet on Gizmo? He's the better fighter, the better player. He has a better winning record percentage. But I could tell the game is just fucking you over again. So I'm like, why am I even going to bother betting on this piece of shit? So I know, sad but true, it really is coming down to the point where I'm going to quit the game because of Hunger Games. So if you guys ever want to complain to Clone Evolution, ask them to remove Hunger Games. Because that is actually the reason why I'm quitting the game. I haven't decided when I'm quitting the game, but I've really had enough with the Hunger Games. Like, I've asked them to change it over and over again. I'm one of the main streamers who does the shows for the game every fucking time, but they just won't change it. So if they're not going to change it, man, I'm going to switch to a different game. Like, I swear, like, I don't want to waste my time playing a game that I'm not having fun playing. Like, you notice when you go back into the Clone Evolution archives, I never had this problem before the Hunger Games event started. Like, did I ever rant and rave how much I fucking can't stand the game? No, that all began when Hunger Games began. And it was funny, because I kept thinking, oh, I can hardly wait till Hunger Games begins. I can hardly wait to see what it's all about. Fuck that shit. Yeah, so good work, Clone Evolution. Your Hunger Games bullshit, getting kids to gamble in a fucking casino, it's causing me to quit the game. Fuckers. No, I don't know when I'm going to quit the game. We'll see. Will probably be after I get another game going that's even better than Clone Evolution. Because, dear God, man, I can't stand the Hunger Games. I really just got to realize either stop betting on it or just, yeah, try to ignore it as much as possible. If the game had an option where you could just turn off the Hunger Games, like remove it right from your game, I would click it. I really don't want anything to do with it. And it's funny too, because Hunger Games was one of the main features I was looking forward to once I leveled up far enough in the game. But now that I see how these battles are playing out, I don't want anything to do with it. Fuck that shit. You telling me that stupid bullshit? You want me to take part in that? Fuck that. God damn it. Alright, so we still don't have the 8 o'clock refresh stuff. So what we'll do, I'll go with the advanced clones. Yeah, I think what's going to happen is once I get my full team to actually join the Hunger Games, that's when I'm going to quit. It's like if I had actually a chance to compete in the Hunger Games, I'm just quitting the game. Fuck it, I don't want to play it. I fucking can't stand forcing kids to gamble. It's bad enough, like I'm one to talk where I promote gambling shit, but this is too much. Like this is actually getting kids to try out gambling. You should not have that in a video game. I know some people debate, oh, kids' video games or had poker games when I was growing up, but yeah, they didn't groom you for fucking gambling. Especially with all this real money shit involved. It is fucking bullshit. Take this goddamn casino event out of the game. Or at least change it so it's fucking fair. Like, I just want to be able to fucking bet on the teams that I'm betting on. Like, actually see them. Not this fucking magical, oh, you got to bet on some magic team. You don't know what team it's going to be competing. Isn't that fun? It's like, no, actually, it's fucking bullshit. Can't fucking stand it. Oh, it's pissing me off too, man. I was really looking forward to having fun playing the game today. And now my whole day is just ruined. I really don't even want to look at this game. It fucking sickens me to my core. And I bet you it's going to cause my fucking health problems to improve, or to get worse again. Because I notice when my mood gets really bad, I fucking look at how my stomach's digesting stuff, and it is just brutal. So it's like I really got to try to be in a good mood. And if I'm playing this game and the Hunger Games keeps fucking me over every time, I'm just not having fun playing the game. I really can't stress it enough. It's just not fun. Like, you could start paying me fucking $10,000 a minute and I wouldn't fucking play the Hunger Games. Piece of shit. Oh God, man, I can't stand the fucking Hunger Games. All right, let's try to go play something else. And it's funny because I started the game too early. I got nothing else that I can actually do for another 20 minutes or a half hour. All right, let's try vaping. Maybe that'll cheer me up. Thank God for weed. No, it was funny because my whole day was going fucking fantastic. I hadn't had any negative fucking ideas at all the whole fucking day until I turned on Clone Evolution. And then that fucking Hunger Games just ruined my whole day. That's fucked, man. Like, seriously, the game designers find a way to turn off fucking Hunger Games. Like, obviously I could just not play it, but when I'm trying to get items and this is the only way I can get the items, and you think I'm not going to play it? Like, what the fuck? Ah, man, such a piss off. Oh well, let's try to focus. Yeah, what happened today at the big event downtown, it was like the happiest day of my life until I fucking got here and started playing Clone Evolution. God damn it. No, what happened was when I got to the protest, thousands of people showed up today. No one wearing masks, everyone just cheering, and the fucking lockdowns. So I was like, dear God, like that's the kind of response I've been dying to see from my city for over a year and a half. So finally, the fucking rest of the city is starting to realize we don't give a shit how bad the virus is. If we all fucking die tomorrow, I don't give a fucking rat's ass. I want my human rights back right fucking now. Pieces of shit. Yeah, and even the police drove by and cheered for us too. So even the police are fucking tired of this bullshit. You know what I was most happy about it? I was so convinced with social media that so many people were pro-lockdown. I kept thinking, man, there's no one that's anti-lockdown. And then I go down to the fucking protest. Holy fuck. Thousands of people all anti-lockdown. I was like, dear God, like here this whole time I thought I was the only one. Like I really thought, like we live in a very liberal city, so I thought everyone was just willing to bend over and take it, right? So I was really happy to see a whole bunch of people stand up for themselves and say, no fucking way. I know there was a couple of people that got really upset at the protest and came by and started doing the thing where, oh, there's a nurse who wants time off. And it's like, well, what the fuck, right? Like, dear God, there's people that are actually dying from the fucking hospitals being closed and not doing the cancer screenings while they're fucking empty. And you're telling me you're going to walk by and tell me a nurse wants the lockdowns to continue. It's like, well, yeah, I can understand why, right? Like, yeah, if my boss said, hey, we can close the place, you can get paid overtime to work nonstop and have nothing to do. It's like, dear God. Oh yeah, did you hear the news out of India? What a tragedy story. They showed in India that it was hailed worldwide as a miracle that they had managed to use herd immunity to wipe out the virus almost completely. So everyone's like, oh my God, India, what an example. Then did you hear what happened? They started vaccinating. Guess what fucking happened? Huge outbreak of fucking variants. So I was like, dear God, same thing that happened to our country when we vaccinated. What a surprise. It's almost like the two are connected somehow. Almost, but they can't be because we're not allowed to say that, right? So I don't know, poor India, man. I feel bad for them. Dear God, man, they had almost beaten the virus. Same with our country too. So maybe it has nothing to do with the medications or experimental drugs, and it really is just a seasonal cycle. That's what I'm starting to wonder. Maybe Canada and India, it didn't matter what we put in ourselves, that really it was going to be another wave either way. So, yeah, no one really knows, but dear God, does it ever seem suspicious. And it's funny too, because the Canadian government, they played this ad on TV, and the ad literally says, look at the virus rates before and after vaccination. Aren't you so glad it's working? And I'm like, I just looked and it said we had almost wiped out the virus. We had already opened up fucking bars and restaurants. Everyone is starting to party without any spreads of infection. And then a few months later, all of a sudden you gave us the needles and now we're fucking flooded with variants again. So where the fuck is this idea coming from that giving us the needle all of a sudden dropped the cases? It did nothing of the sort. Exactly the opposite. Fuckers. But 1,000 views in like 8 hours. So yeah, that's the key to getting this channel off the ground. Really, all I have to do is keep doing protests. If I get 1,000 new viewers like every episode, that's pretty fucking amazing. Yeah, and cheers to anyone who joined from the Waterloo group and likes to debate whether or not we should have lockdowns. All the power to you guys and ladies. Holy fuck, what a whole bunch of smoking hot babes at the anti-lockdown protest. I haven't seen hot chicks in like 3 years, so it's like, dear God, man, that was nice. No, I went from my fucking work injury lockdown, like, or isolation, right into the fucking lockdown isolation. So I think I'm actually pushing close to 4 years now of lockdowns, non-stop. I really haven't been outside since I was like, yeah, when I was in my 30s still. I was like, fuck, I was 38 the last time I was out socializing with people. And now I'm almost fucking 42, right? Yeah, dear God, man. You don't want to be pushing yourself through 4 fucking years of lockdowns, trust me. If you want an example of what not to be, look how I turned out. You'll be so obsessed with boobs, you won't be able to focus on anything else. Or ladies will be focused on biceps. Oh, wow. Yeah, let's be happy about Clone Evolution. I'm not really quitting the game. I know every time Hunger Games fucks me over, I gotta vent a little, so I don't have an ulcer. You can tell I'm damn close. Oh yeah, the other great news I had today is I got to experiment with my first, well, I shouldn't say first, second 360 camera. And I've had a 360 camera before. I bought the Samsung 360 camera because I wanted to make VR with it. And yeah, that didn't work out so good because the Samsung camera didn't have stabilization and it didn't have good resolution. Turns out VR cameras need a minimum of 5.7K. As soon as you push it to 4K, it looks really grainy, like 720 footage. Yeah, so I tried out the new Insta360X VR, or not VR camera, like 360 camera. Dear God, what a nice camera. Like, I knew it costed more and it would have more features, but fucking shit, yo. I looked at the image stabilization. I'm fucking using it, riding a bike, and I can't even tell that it's shaking. I'm like, holy fuck, now that's some good image stabilization. Especially for a 360 camera. Dear God, my old 360 camera rig, I had to have a fucking manual gimbal hooked up to it. Goddamn gimbal wouldn't work half the time. Alright, we got some damage to Trump. Let's take Trump down. That would cheer me up. Boom. No, I noticed that I got a little bit of anxiety when I got to the protest situation today. Like yesterday when there was just one guy, I didn't have a problem going up to talk to him. But when it was huge crowds of people, I definitely had the anxiety. Like I could barely even go near the crowd before I started like shake and shit. I was like, oh fuck, it's not good. Now if anyone's had anxiety before, normally I don't get it. So it's really fucked to start getting anxiety. I think it's due to the lockdown. I'm like actually so paranoid that I can't even go near people without like freaking out. So yeah, I was just worried like how many more years of lockdown could I go through before, yeah, I'll never be able to go in crowds of people again. It's pretty fucked. No, and the other thing I didn't realize too, I should have, is I still having concussion symptoms. I know, like I was thinking I could go, oh, we defeated Trump. Oh God, just our henchmen, we can't beat them. No, I can't still go near crowds of people or the fucking loud noise. Like when I was at the protest and people started honking the horns, it was definitely over my tolerance level. It was like I was getting full-blown concussion symptoms again. I was like, holy fuck, man. My concussion was 2018 and I'm still having brutal symptoms from it. Oh yeah, and that was the other bad news I got today actually, is my boss messaged and he said because of the lockdown, he can't give me any hours this year. So I'm literally unemployed now because of the lockdown, which is pretty fucked up. He did offer to like fire other new employees, but I was like, that's not right. You can't just fire all these other employees because of the lockdown. It's like they were there first. They deserve the fucking hours more than I did. And I got to stay here to look after my uncle, so who knows? Maybe that's another one of those mixed blessings, but that really sucks because I was like, holy fuck, and I was expecting tomorrow to be making full-time hours, get my money back situation sorted. Now I'm fucked for the rest of the year. And not in a good way. But at the same time, we got 1,000 extra views today, so we'll see how that works with ad revenue. Who knows, if I can start getting 1,000 views per day from new videos, from travel vlogs, I might be able to replace my income from mowing lawns. Let's hope. Yeah, so it's been a bit of a day of triumph and failures. Now, did anyone else do anything interesting today? Yeah, what we got? Any wild Clone Evolution news? Oh, we got another super chat from George, and he says, I said cheer up, hippie. Yes, thank you, George. I appreciate it. I just really got to vent a little bit. You know me. Usually it takes me a whole day of venting, but so much good shit happened today, I think I could turn this around quicker. Now, I really got to figure too, like, last night I was watching the fights, and I managed to predict a fight for a change. I was like, dear God, I haven't predicted a fight right in so long. I was almost shocked that fucking Logan Paul won. Exactly the same way I said he would too. Which I was like, holy fuck, finally. Because like for a long time I used to watch all fights, and then when it came to predicting fights, I was really good at it. Like I'd rarely lose one. And then yeah, for a long streak there, just kept picking the loser over and over and over. Yeah, but fucking man, Ben Askren, I knew, like he's one of my favorite fighters, so I knew he was gonna get his ass whooped. He's been on a bad losing streak. I think he lost his last 2 fights, and then specifically the last one was a concussion so bad no one will ever recover from it. So right away when he came out of retirement, I was like, what the fuck? Guy's like concussed so bad that he can never recover. So he must have really needed the money. They said that they paid him like $500,000 or something. Yeah, so Ben Askren, he went in there where he only needed 1 shot to be like completely knocked out and like almost crippled. So as soon as Logan Paul hit him, he just went down like a ton of bricks. And it was funny, well I shouldn't say funny. It was sad to watch because Ben Askren couldn't even move. Like I don't know, I've watched him fight before, and they say when you get a few concussions it fucks up with your mobility. But yeah, Ben Askren, he was barely able to fucking walk in the ring. So I was like, no wonder Logan Paul is just able to load up and crack him. Guy could barely even fucking move. So I feel bad for Ben Askren. I hope he actually retires for good this time, and he doesn't have to come out for more money. It was kind of neat to see like, oh, maybe he can actually beat Logan Paul, but no. Logan Paul's like super fast. You literally couldn't have matched him against a worse fighter. And Dana White hates fucking Ben Askren so much. So I was like, why the hell would Dana White organize this fight if he thought Ben Askren was going to win? The only thing that boggles my mind is apparently Dana White bet on Ben Askren, but I kind of think he did it as like a side bet. You know when you go to the casino, you can make side bets? You can almost like bet that you're going to lose and make a bigger profit. So that's where I think that bet on Ben Askren came in. He had to make it seem like he actually believed Ben Askren had a chance, so he bet on him. And everyone's like, oh, well, that means Dana White actually believes it. Now, if I had to bet it too, like, Logan Paul, or yeah, Jake Paul is just getting set up for another big fight. And they needed someone for him to sacrifice. And Ben Askren got the sacrificial ticket. And we're in the year of sacrifice. The Metal Ox. So we should see a lot more sacrifices. That's where I'm kind of scary about a lot of shit going on in the world these days. I'm like, where's the next sacrifice coming? Like so far we've had the King die. We've had, what else happened? Oh yeah, Ben Askren got sacrificed to Jake Paul. Does anyone else think of sacrifices I've missed this year? I don't know if you can call the virus a sacrifice. Let's hope not. But all these sacrifices are supposed to be a part of a transformation into like a whole new being. So we'll see how that works out. I don't know. I don't see any new... Well, I am growing more hair. Just kidding. Oh yeah, so let's get some messages more from the chat, read them all. Alright, so we got caught up with, oh yeah, George Washington. Thanks, George. He says cheer up. Yeah, I'm cheered up. I think we're good to go. It's just a little bit of a harsh go there, especially with the quitting drinking. I know I shouldn't be blaming shit on, it's always the victimhood. It's other things to blame. It's never me. No, but it's like, I do feel a little bit more on edge from quitting drinking, especially today when I started getting like no blood in my digestive tract. So I was like, all right, no blood, I could start drinking again. And I was like, wait a minute, maybe I should push this no blood thing for at least a month or two before I start fucking pounding the booze back again. No, just to like really narrow it down too. I gotta find out where this blood's coming from and why. Really, I could just go to the hospital for tests, but I really don't trust our doctors anymore. Well, I should say I trust my family doctor, but even my family doctor is having trouble fighting on my behalf sometimes. So I'm like, dear God. It's like he's losing the battle too. Poor guy. No, he's a good doctor, so I trust him. If shit does get bad, I'll go to him. I figure as long as I'm able to stem the bleeding, it just stops, then it shouldn't be that bad, right? Let's hope. Oh yeah, Shelly, she was talking about sometimes some viewers are saying they're having problems watching my ads, and I found out what it is some of my viewers are actually signed up for YouTube Premium, so you actually won't get ads. So yeah, there are some of my viewers that can't watch the ads because you're signed up to YouTube Premium. But the bonus to that is I still get money. For some reason it says they give you a premium or a cut of the YouTube Plus. So if anyone is a YouTube Plus member and they watch your videos, you get like a little bonus. So even though you're not getting ad revenue, you get that bonus instead. Yeah, so don't worry if you can't find the ads. It could be because of that. Or you have an ad blocker. Alright, so let's go on with the rest. Yeah, that's what I was hoping. I should have waited for the viewers' advice to bet. Because I was bet you any money you guys would have probably told me to bet on the other person. Yeah, I know, that's what I noticed too. When the viewers are helping me with the Hunger Games bets, I keep winning. And when I pick them on my own, it's just like the UFC fights. I keep picking the losers every time. No, that's why you got to be careful in life. If you find yourself getting on a bad luck streak, you can almost like, I don't know how it is, but the streak just keeps going and going. So you got to try to break that streak somehow. Probably trying something completely different, asking other people for help, whatever it is. Alright, yeah, so I'll do that. From now on, like Shelly says, I'll never bet unless I get her advice. Oh yeah, that's what I should have did. I should have just asked the Discord. I kept thinking I was having trouble reaching everyone because I couldn't reach you on the YouTube chat. I forgot the Discord. Dumb. No, sorry, Shelly. Don't get too upset like that. There's one advantage when I do get mad like that. It helps wake me up. I notice a lot of times I get too tired all the time. So at least if I'm fucking really pissed off, at least I'm not falling asleep. Which is pretty sad. I have to be super mad just to stay awake. It's like some people have to fucking eat to stay awake. I'll just get ranting mad. Oh yeah, George Washington. He's got another good point. He said I should have checked out the previous battle. Which always makes me wonder though, because like the previous battle doesn't really matter, because they could just switch the whole team, right? But yeah, I should have checked it out. Because it should be an indicator if they don't switch the team. So yeah, so anyways. Yeah, he said that watch the previous battle and you could see that he demolished the other team without barely a hit. So I was like, oh fuck, I should have watched that. Yeah, new life lesson. No, live and learn. I'm gotta focus more on the learning portion. Got the living down. Yeah, that's what I was wondering, the whole virus situation. Maybe India got hit so bad because it is the variant actually mutated. Who knows, right? I think even the doctors are guessing at this point. So it's like, man, if the doctors are guessing, how the hell are we going to figure it out? Oh, Vendetta, he joined the chat. Welcome to the chat, Vendetta. Yeah, I got sacrificed to the Hunger Games. Oh, damn. Alright, so I'm kind of curious. Let me try this battle one more time. But with... Yeah, that is pretty... That's the auto. Try that. Maybe it'll make a difference. Alright. Shelly donated some caca. Or was that Canada? Now, who knows? Maybe it was just all for the best that I was paranoid to go so close to the crowds. Like, I know a lot of people, they were so frustrated. They were just going back to the old normal, high-fiving, hugging each other. So, yeah, hopefully all those people don't end up in the emergency room. Which I kind of doubt they will, but let's not jinx anything. Oh yeah, it reminds me, today. No, I did make the new image for the affiliate links at the end of the show with the coupon code in it, but I forgot to link it. So I don't know, I'll probably have to get that next episode. Fuck. At least I remembered to do it. Yeah, and what a rush today. I was thinking, dear God, if that protest video did that good, where I got like 1,000 views in one day, and it could be, oh yeah, I was going to say maybe it's because YouTube's sharing my links more, but no. It said everything came from this one group I shared it with. Fucking 1,000 people from that group came and fucking viewed my video just for sharing the link there once. But anyways, yeah, so if I do that with my Fan Expo videos, I'm pretty sure we're going to nail another 1,000 in one day. Let's hope. Oh, that's what I should do too. Some of the Fan Expo community was asking me to post some of the other convention stuff I did. I forgot. There was actually an HD video I did more recently. When I actually had my booth at the convention, I filmed my cousin's artwork. So we did a time lapse of her drawing some art. Holy shit. We had crowds of people coming to watch her. Now I felt bad. This one guy was like kept staring down her top, and I was like, "Hey man, I'm her cousin. You want to fuck off?" Right? But I was like trying to do it discreetly. I should have just told my cousin. It's like, "Yo, that guy's like totally staring down your top." He's like, "Oh, the art looks amazing." Sure, buddy. Sure, buddy. Move along. All right, come on, Vaporizer. Oh yeah, the funniest part from the convention, or not the convention, the protest today. I shouldn't give it away. I don't even know how the footage is going to turn out. I tried to look at it. Ah, there we go. I don't know if anyone remembers the story that I told at the convention. One time I got to go on an escalator, and there was a whole crowd. I don't know, must have been close to, I wouldn't say 100,000, but maybe pretty close. So this would be like the closest thing to like a whole stadium of people cheering for you. So I went down this escalator, and everyone cheered for us, but it was just because we were standing behind people that were getting cheered for. So it kind of gave you the same impression because you're like riding right next to them. All these people are yelling, waving, and cheering in your direction. But anyways, that happened today at the protest where cars kept driving through, and there was a protest area, and everyone around the protest would have like signs and wave and cheer. So it's like if you drove through, it was like driving through a car wash, but just admiration. And everyone was back far enough. They weren't like high-fiving. So yeah, anyways, I drove through it with my bike with the camera on just to like do a point of view perspective. What it was like to go through like a huge crowd of people just cheering for you. Yeah, it was quite a rush. I should have went through the crowd more times. I didn't even realize how much fun it was. Yeah, I can't wait till the weather gets hotter. Man. Then the protest will get a lot more fun. Especially heated. I bet you the debates will get heated once the temperature's hot outside. It usually makes everyone really pissy. Even worse than hunger. Especially my province, because we get fucking heat like you would not believe. People come here from the equator and like, dear God, it's too hot, I'm going home. Man, this chick just won't die, right? Come on, burn her. You know, the fire move is pretty much useless at this point. Have you noticed? It's like we hardly ever light. Oh, there's one fire. But we have two fire guys just hitting her non-stop. Well, it's probably because she dodges it. Alright, so what are we at? 7:53. We still got a few minutes to go until the game resets over. So, since we're doing an extra long episode, we'll just... Maybe I should work on my team a little bit in the meantime. Try the Institute. Now that's kind of the weird thing too, like even years ago when I used to do protest videos for my YouTube channel, or activism videos I should call them, you kind of get to know the people that go to these things, and I was surprised. Even all these years later, it was some of the same people. I was wondering if they would jump topics like this. That is quite a topic to go to. Lockdown's a touchy one, right? Because so many people are terrified to death that they'll die if they go outside. I really can't believe we let the government fucking brainwash. Well, I'm sure it's possible in some cases, but dear God, it's not going to happen to everyone. Can't shut down our fucking society. Alright, so let's do the casino. Maybe I should do the free refresh and see if we can land Darius. Whoops. Come on, Darius. Fuck, this guy's back already. They really want us to use that guy, right? Has anyone ever really seen Darius on this one? I'm starting to debate it. Because I've been refreshing it for like days now, and we still haven't found him, right? Like, how many days can you refresh it before he actually shows up? Like, they keep giving me this one over and over. They really want me to get that one, right? There is Darius. Alright, Shelly confirms it. Like, I know I've seen Darius on this one, but I've never really seen Darius on this one. Well, maybe I did. Yeah, I must have at least seen him there once. What I was thinking is maybe the wheel has like some sort of cap. It remembers how many of each one it's given you. And since they already gave me Darius out the yin yang, they're like, hey, let's cut back on the Darius. Now, I don't get it why Hunger Games pisses me off so much too. Alright, I can't keep refreshing that. That's a lot of jewels. Yeah, we brought ourselves under 10,000. You gotta be shitting me. I've spent close to 4,000 jewels refreshing the casino. No Darius. So I don't know. If Darius is possible there, at this point, I could have really just bought him. Like really, like that, what did they call it? The exchange ticket? When Darius comes up there, I would have just spent probably the same amount refreshing the casino to just buy him. So that's fucked, man. I can't believe they won't give me Darius. Oh well. I'll just have to keep trying. What other choice do we got? Yeah, it's so annoying. I wish... Alright, let's go for some chip upgrading. That'll help cheer me up today. Tengu, he could use some extra health, right? Yeah, maybe Gizmo's set of fucking chips really sucks balls, and not in a good way, so that's why he keeps losing. And I can't see Gizmo's chips, so that's why. Or unless there is a way to see what chips he has. Man, I'm so tempted just to make these purple ones, eh? Fuck, I hate waiting for the match event. Oh well. Alright, make sure we got all the daily tasks completed. We do. So we're really just 3 minutes away. So let's do a dungeon battle. That'll eat up the last of the 3 minutes. We get some new shit. Oh well, can you imagine if I would have bet on the right hero, we would have had the episode today where we could have did the Hunger Games chest. But that could be the catch. Maybe when I use that chest, it would have been too soon. So it's actually better that we just waited anyways. I'll try to look at it like that. What do I mean by too soon? What happens if I pick a hero out of that chest, then we do those purple draws, and we get the same hero? So I'll be like, oh fuck, I should have picked a different one. Well, we'll soon see, right? Well, not soon, but we'll see. Like yesterday, I was bitching that I went to the protest on the wrong day and filmed, but got me 1,000 views because I got the footage a day early. Go figure, right? Now, if anyone else hasn't gone to my protest video or activism video, I should keep calling it, just make sure that you give it a like if you watch it, or even if you don't, because that'll help. I'm thinking I am getting ratioed pretty bad. What is it? I think almost 1,500 views and only about 7 likes. I really need to work on it. It's nothing like a review from 1,000 people and only getting 7 likes. You're like, oh fuck. There's definitely room for improvement. Yeah, that's what I like about YouTube. It is brutally honest, right? Like, if people really did like the video better, they would have liked it. Most people only watched a minute out of the 5 minutes and then quit. So I got to try to definitely improve still. Now, that's one thing you got to learn in life too, is try to accept criticism. As much as I can't accept losing the Hunger Games. No, it's like the Alcoholics Recovery Program. First thing that you have to do is accept you have a problem. If you're not willing to accept that, you're not going anywhere. Come on, kill the zombie chicks first, or the hot chicks first. I don't think they're zombies. Now, that's one thing that I miss in the old days of doing activism work, was when it was like save the environment. Because I was like, fuck, going to save the environment ones, that was easy. It didn't seem as deadly as going to like, oh, go to a deadly virus fucking protest. That's a little bit more dangerous. That's how I was trying to weigh, which did I find more dangerous? Going to this one or the, what was it, the other Black Lives Matter one? I was like, comparing the two, I don't know. I probably should have went to, yeah, the virus one definitely was more dangerous, I think. Now, I was thinking if I went to the other one, I would have got beat up, but I was like, no, I don't think there was any beatings, so it should have been okay. A lot of yellings, but I don't think there was any beatings. Yeah, that was a beating. We got our asses wiped there, or kicked. Alright, so let's reset the game over, see how that works now. What time is it? It's 8:01. Yeah, we can reset it over. Alright, I'll try to get this frickin' Hunger Games agony out of my system. I think the time delay was off there, but I tried. It's all out of my system. Alright, so while we wait for this to load, let's get a quick message from the sponsor.
Today's long loading times and Hunger Games rant is brought to you by Crack! Crack! It'll fuck you up. Woo! Alright, we are back. The game is still loading. What is taking so long? I do not know. Now, I shouldn't say it's taking too long. This used to take like 15 minutes, so now that it's doing it in a couple minutes, that's pretty good. A lot better in comparison. I don't know how they fixed that problem. Holy shit, Shelly's up to 2 a.m. This is worse than staying up to watch The Twilight Zone. When I used to stay up to watch The Twilight Zone, well, then again, I didn't have classes online, unless you have real classes. But yeah, I would stay up till 1 in the morning, and then I would have to go to school tired. But even that seemed pretty bad. 2's pushing it, right? That's almost like borderline all-nighter. Alright, we got all of our activities.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate we got viewers. I was thinking, dear God, man, if I didn't have viewers, the mistakes would never end. I know some people be pissed, but I'm glad someone told them. Other people are like, leave the voice, leave the voice. It is a better voice, I'll admit it. Not a big fan of my voice. I can't stand it, really. Every time I hear my own voice, I'm like, God, that sounds annoying. Especially my laugh. Every time I hear my laugh recorded, I'm like, oh God, I sound worse than Beavis and Butthead. That's why recording yourself is kind of like one of the worst devices ever. If it wasn't for recordings, I would never know how ashamed I should be. Alright, so let's get back. Let's try a new expedition. Now, I remember David Hasselhoff. He was talking a lot about that. He's like, man, if it wasn't for recordings, he could have got away with a lot of really good drinking binges. God, if anyone's ever paid to see David Hasselhoff live, I don't care what it costs, pay it. It's worth it. I never thought it either, and then I thought, like, I went to see him live. It's like, he can't be that funny. I go watch him, like, dear God. No wonder he got all those acting jobs. People want him just around because he's like one of those most charismatic people you've ever met. So funny, every story. It's like, what the fuck? No, to think of it, I might have recorded that David Hasselhoff one. No, I probably didn't. It's a shame. For some reason, I started to watch other people do recordings, and then I thought to myself, oh, I don't need to make recordings anymore, because all these other people are making it. And then guess what happened? One of the speeches I didn't record, using that logic, I went online to YouTube after to try to look it up, and no one posted it. So I was like, fuck, man. And then I messaged some people, and some people like, yeah, I tried to record it, but the recording didn't turn out. I was like, oh, fuck, man. So I guess I should have recorded it. Piece of shit. So you really can't rely on others to do as much as you think you can, right? As much as you can't do everything alone, definitely don't rely on everything for everyone. It'll backfire. Now, I remember I did that for a going away party. I was like, man, most times when people quit a job, at my old job, they used to get like a big going away party. So I was like, oh, when I was going away, I kind of assumed everyone would throw a party, and no one did. I was like, wow, that was shitty. Well, I think what happened with mine is everyone thought I was coming back. But I knew I wasn't, and I didn't really bother telling everyone, so yeah, I shouldn't blame others. They had no way to know. Well, there was a few people that knew, but they definitely didn't organize the party. Now, I just got into a few arguments with supervisors because they weren't giving me any time off. I was getting really pissed about it. Everyone else was allowed to take weeks or even months off. I was like, fuck, man, I couldn't even get like 5 days off, or they were threatening to fire me. So I was like, dear God, if I can't get any time off, well, I guess I will have to start looking for new jobs. I didn't quit, but man, they did end up asking me to not come back after I fucking started standing up for myself. See, that's the one thing when they say in a job, stand up for yourself. Well, it only really works if you started standing up for yourself at the beginning. Because if you do it later on, they'll just be so used to walking all over you. They usually just fire you and get someone else. Someone else that just won't stand up for themselves. Yeah, so that's why it's kind of a funny thing. In life, they always tell you to stand up to bullies when you're a kid in school. But it's one of the things that can backfire as an adult. Because a lot of the cases, adults, the bullies are your boss. And if you stand up to your boss, you get fired. So yeah, you almost have to give in to the bully or you don't have a job. Yeah, they never teach you that part about bullying in school, right? Yeah, there might be some rare circumstances where some, workplace rules will fight for the people that are, or fight against bosses that are bullies, but Normally how bosses become a boss is by being really good at bullying. Not to say that all bosses are like that, but I don't know, just in retrospect. Especially good bosses. Like normally if you have a nice boss who's not a bully, it's probably a shitty boss. Sad but true. Yeah, because if your boss is too nice, you're going to be fucked. Alright, good night, Shelly. Have a good night. Make sure you get some sleep for school. Yeah, no, don't forget, you can always watch the recording. I appreciate when you watch the archives. Audios. Holy shit, we're up to 4 viewers, 4 likes, $10 revenue. And here I was all complaining at the beginning. Dear God. I have the standards bar way too high. It's like I need everything to go perfect or I freak out. You ever notice that in life? Sometimes you look back and you're like, man, every time I was like really pissed off about things not going well, it's because you end up raising your standards bar to ridiculous levels. Like ones that no one could ever achieve. And then you're like, oh fuck, I'm so pissed. Not everyone's winning Hunger Games every time. I gotta relax. Hey, it's Dan. He's back. It's with his Exorcist YouTube channel. That's pretty cool. Exorcism sounds wild. I actually did a couple paranormal radio shows about that, which I can't mention too much because for some reason advertisers can't stand that content. Which I find it weird, eh? Like, isn't mainstream TV, like a lot of the paranormal TV shows are usually pretty popular. I'm surprised that ads on YouTube hate them so much. Or it could be something else. Maybe something else about it. I'll have to try again. What I'll do is I'll probably make videos about all the topics that didn't get like monetized for some reason, and then see if they don't get monetized again. So I'll be like, hey, I guess it was that show topic. I gotta stop jumping to conclusions. Like a lot of times people will make fucking horrible swear words. And it's not because they actually believe the swear word. It's just what they're trying to egg you on, right? Like I started to realize that in the NBA. Remember in the NBA there was like that case where someone said that the swear word was something so horrible and that they should be like kicked out of the league for it. And then I was like, wait a minute. Did the other player actually believe what he was saying? Or was he just trying to egg the other player on? Like that's a big part of sports, right? Like normally you make the biggest insult you can to try to win the game. Throw your player off their game or your opponent off their game mentally. So I guess he did take it too far by making some like horrible statement, but that's not uncalled for or unheard of in sports. It's actually uncalled for it not to happen. Usually there's always one person on the team that's their job to fucking instigate. So there'll be the one player that'll say whatever it has to be said to fucking totally piss the other player off. I remember when I used to watch hockey a lot, Darcy Tucker was like that for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Nazem Kadri a little bit too. I miss Kadri. He was my favorite player. I can't believe we ever traded him. Bastards. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Alright, we're getting our asses whooped here. Oh shit. Luckily I didn't skip it, eh? That was the chess battle. Alright, let's go with the auto. No, that's what it was on before. We'll bring in some heavier artillery. Yeah, I'm glad Shelly got some sleep. Not that I want to ditch her as listening to the show, but I feel bad when kids are like going to be missing school to stay up late to watch my show. No, it's bad enough that I do a lot of horrible shit in life. I don't want to be diverting kids from school. No, I'm not even really the biggest believer in school, but I am a believer in like finishing it, moving on with your life, and failing classes is probably not the best way to do that. No, but if anyone really wants to watch a show and they haven't seen The Twilight Zone yet, if you watch the original Twilight Zone, you'll have to deal with it being in black and white, but damn, is it ever good. That's what I used to miss school for. I remember people asking, like, why are you so tired on Monday? Because I fucking stayed up to watch The Twilight Zone. Ah, fuck, man. We just can't beat this team. Anyone got some suggestions? We still got some people in the chat. If anyone could think of how I could change my team to beat this. Man, it's just not happening. We're getting our asses wiped or kicked. Oh yeah, can't forget. Let's go to Tavern Tasks. VIP. Now, the one thing that I kind of, it is more convenient. I was thinking that I missed the days of going to do activism events in other cities because you get a whole travel trip out of it. Then I was like, well, it is kind of nice being at home too, because I only have to bike like 5 minutes to get there. That was what I was thinking too. Every time I fuck up and forget to get a scene, I can just bike right back there. It's like fucking 5 minutes away. Yeah, I gotta stop burning jewels like crazy. I just spent a shitload. Oh fuck, I said I wasn't gonna burn them. Alright, at least we're over 10,000 again. I can't believe I blew all my jewels trying to get that shit. And still nowhere closer. Alright, Suki was back. I feel bad. If I would have known what day she was going to be back, I would have hooked her up with the red roses. But we'll keep giving her pink ones for now. Because I'm pretty sure she'll be gone for another month. God, if I lived in New Zealand, I'd never play video games. I'd be fucking surfing in the ocean every day, probably. I don't know, I can't say because I've never been to the ocean, but it sure looks like fun. You know, that's what I was thinking. The one really fucked up thing right now in my society, or my city in general, is I can't do anything else but go outside and vlog. Like, right now, we're allowed to go outside to exercise, but there's a catch. Can't go to any parks or exercise equipment. So I'm like, well, how the fuck am I supposed to... How am I supposed to be fucking... exercising if I can't do any equipment? So I can't like even go outside and play a round of disc golf by myself. Can't go to the calisthenics park. It's probably all taped off. I haven't even gone to look. So yeah, I was thinking, dear God, the only thing I can do really is go outside and vlog. There's really nothing else I'm even allowed to do. So that actually worked out in a good way. Because I need to go out and vlog. So, yeah, sweet. Alright, let's get this shit done. What am I sending? Sorry if I got shit mixed up there. Talking too much, I can't get anything done. Oh well, Hunger Games will be back. We'll try it again. And hopefully that's how it'll work out anyways. By the time we win the Hunger Games, it'll be the time where we actually need it. Holy shit, we just got 2 more 130s. Yes! Alright, so let's go. Oh, wait. Alright, so does any of the viewers want to pick who we should fight? It's either this guy, an engineer, this guy in the therapist, and pilot, Empress Wu. Mechanic is Shay. chief is Julius Caesar, and the captain is Genghis Khan. Oh, that's Genghis Khan, eh? I never even read it. Now, I heard that Genghis Khan was a redhead, but I didn't know if that was actually true. Has anyone heard that? It's kind of weird that they drew him with red hair in this game. You gotta watch them redheads. No, I'm just kidding. No, most of my family's gingers. So I think I'm allowed to say that. Alright, so let's see. 496. Now, if you can't make fun of your own family, who can you make fun of? Dear God. That's why I have no family. No, just kidding. Let's see. Should make jokes of that. Some people really don't. Yeah, so do you do exorcisms on your channel? Nah, I was going somewhere with that whole rant. I was like, I know I got diverted somewhere. Now, for some reason, like when I was a kid, I never really believed in exorcisms. And then as I got older, I started to actually read some exorcism cases, and I was like, holy fuck. Some of the cases you read, it really makes you wonder. Alright, looks like my tank is frozen and can't move. What is going on? What did I pick here? What battle is this? I forget already. Oh no, it's the battle and we're losing. Fuck. Piece of shit. No! Can you tell the difference? I'm pretending to be upset. That was a pretty lame one. Now I'm already pissed off enough, or it's all out of my system after that Hunger Games. I should go do my taxes right now. I'm in that loser mentality. Oh, there we go. Victory. Yes. Just learn to accept losing. Oh yeah, that bull's super dead. Now, if anyone didn't hear the news, Suki dropped by the show yesterday to say hi to everyone. Or just to me, I'm not sure which. Now, I miss the days when she was a regular viewer, but I know, young kids have got a lot of other stuff to get doing. School and whatnot. Shelly should really be in school more. Keep yourself out of trouble. Who am I kidding? School's where all the trouble is. Dear God, when I think where I got in all the trouble. Well, technically it related to school, but usually you meet people that you get into trouble with at school, and then you leave to school to get into that trouble. So try to stay in the school. Don't get diverted out of it. There's a lot of people that will try. No, thank God we were lucky. Even before Suki left, she gave us that big chart, though, that should help all the new players. It still helps me, even. Now, I was always trying to guess if there was a pattern. I never thought to, like, just write it down. Yeah, it turns out there was a pattern. Now, I was looking at the Facebook page for the Clone Evolution thing, and some people showed that they burned enough tokens to beat the event, but didn't unlock any heroes. I was like, you gotta be shitting me. And they said that they turned the good luck off so that no one could get it. I was like, man, I should really rub it in, but I didn't. Well, I tried, but couldn't. I was looking for the episode where I did the casino draw, and we got 2 heroes at the same time. Actually, 3 back to back. Because we did the clone on the gold spins, and then we switched, and then did the regular, and got 2. So I was thinking, not only do we get good luck, but we got like 3 at the same time. So I was like, dear God, like I almost was tempted to send a screenshot of that into the guy. I'd be like, oh yeah, not everyone's getting the bad luck. But now I got the bad luck when it came to get Darius. Fuck man, they just won't put Darius on the wheel. I don't get what it is. Sons of bitches. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Yeah, this bull's dead. Dead as a doorknob. Yeah, I wonder which Dan it could be. That's the confusing thing when someone messages in and says, hey, it's Dan. I know like 30 Dans. I don't know, for me, it's like Dan is one of the most common names. I keep, my friends' dads are named Dan. Like half my friends are named Dan. All these people I keep meeting online are Dan. So I'm like, hey, it's Dan. I'm like, oh shit, that doesn't really narrow it down. But I should be able to. Dan, the Clone Evolution player. I think we only have 2 or 3 of those watching. And then, unless it's just one Dan with multiple Dan accounts, that's what it could be. Oh, it better not be Shelly back. Didn't she change hers to Dan? You're supposed to be in bed, Shelly. Now I feel like the old geezer telling the young people to go to bed on time, right? Back in my day, we used to buy drugs from gangs. Now we can just get them from the government. It's cheaper too. That's one thing. A lot of people, as much as they diss the weed legalization plan in Canada, it did drastically lower the price. I know a lot of people complained about the price being more, but that's just how it started. It just got lower and lower and lower and lower. We're down to like $3 a gram now, so that is pretty damn low. How much lower do you want it? At this point, you gotta at least pay someone to trim the leaves off. That fucking takes a long time. Now it's funny, when I was, well, I guess younger, I always thought that weed came like that. Buds were like just buds and the leaves were another part of the plant. I didn't realize that the buds are actually covered in leaves and you have to fucking spend hours pruning them all off. God, is it ever annoying. Now, some people might think, oh, it can't take that long. Well, sure, it can't take that long if you have like one little plant. Like with an ounce on it or something. But wait till you grow like a fucking 14-foot plant. You got like 40 pounds of plucking nugs to trim. You know how long that's going to take? You're looking at like months of work. Then you start to realize like, oh shit, that's why people are paying people so much for weed. Because you have to fucking trim the shit. Now there is different inventions people tried to make, like auto trimmers. I think I might try switching to those. I actually have one for next season. If I actually make enough. We'll see. So far my plants keep failing and dying, so we'll see if any even survive. Alright, let's skip ahead. Let's get some more shit done. Did we do the next round of casino spins? Probably not, yeah? Let's go check. Oh, could it be Dan George Washington on another account? That could be it. I'm not sure. Is George Washington's name Dan? That'd be cool. I kept calling him George. I was thinking, oh yeah, that's probably not his name. Maybe he's not really named George Washington, right? Maybe. I could probably win an award for saying maybe the most. I'll stop saying that so much. Be more assertive. Everything is for sure. It's for sure. Ooh, thanks for the flowers, everyone. Hey, at least they gave me 240 of the failed quiz tokens back. Oh, George Washington is not Dan. Alright, so that narrows it down. Dan is not George. Alright, claim the fucking tokens. The walk of shame. Alright, so now, as per George's request, I will not freak out about the Hunger Games anymore for today's episode, as much as I can try. Now I'm starting to get hyped up because after this episode we really are switching on to my next video editing project, and I don't know how this one's going to turn out. I didn't get any interviews. That was what really pissed me off, is I went there hoping to get an interview and couldn't do it. I was like, the only way I could hear people was like to stand right next to them, which I wasn't really comfortable with doing yet. Because everyone was honking their horns. Fucking, it sounded like you were in a mosh pit. So sadly, no interviews. So that's going to be a hard video to edit, because I was like, fuck man, that was the main goal that I wanted to get. Couldn't. So I'll try my best to edit it. We'll see how it works. Alright, so the Vibranium store's got 260 hours left. It's funny, I was going to buy this guy. No, let's see how many Hunger Games tokens we have. I think we might have enough next time. See how much we lost. I think we lost 200 and something. Yeah, so congratulations to Kira Koma. I gotta stop being such a sore loser. Well done. That's one thing in life. As much as I like try to make fun of like other people, and when I'm making mistakes, I gotta realize that sometimes I have to admit I'm making mistakes too. Nobody's perfect. I'm far from it. Alright, so let's go. What do we got? Oh shit. We're at 3,700. So I think if we're lucky, next time around the Hunger Games, think we can do it? I think we can, right? And then who should we pick? Does any of the viewers have a suggestion? The ones I don't want to pick are Undead Rasputin, because we already have him gold, so I don't see any real reason to make him gold again. Darius, tempting. Son of the Black Hole, tempting. And yeah, even Rising Moon Warrior. Oh no, wait. No, I don't think Rising Moon Warrior is tempting, because we already have lots of them, right? Yeah, so if anyone's wondering, if you crack open some purple draws and you get any of these heroes, you've got good ones. Yeah, so if any of the viewers want to pick, I'm probably going to pick a Darius, if I had to guess. Alright, so George wants to know how close I am to making the genie, which is someone I should have focused on right away, but I've had one major flaw. The main reason I've never made the genie is I still haven't got that hero. I'll show him to you. Oh, I did get him once. I could have swore I never had him. Never mind. So I wasted him on another transformation. Dum-da-dum-dum. I really should have used a different example. Then I could have imagined that what I was saying was true. Yeah, so let's look at it. How far are we from the genie before I get any more sidetracked? So we have to make him gold, but I have 0 copies of him at the moment. So wherever copy I did have of him, I used up. Or he's linked to my DNA, which I do not believe. Fat Chili, we already have gold. I don't know, let's check. Do we still have Fat Chili gold? I believe we do. Can't remember how, but for some reason, we got a Fat Chili gold. Alright, so who was the other ingredient for the genie? Genie. Yeah, I dream a genie. I remember that chick from that show. Used to have the hots for her so bad. Alright, so what is it? Genie. The male genie that I do not have the hots for. Just to clarify. Not that I need to. Alright, anyways. Let's go Son of the Black Hole gold. I believe we do not have, right? We barely have, well, we almost have enough to turn him gold, actually. Let's see how much. I think we have 1 or 2 copies of him. Yeah, I didn't see him there, but, oh yeah, he would be linked in DNA.
Only in fairy tales does the one you love tell. Hello, first.
I am going to
No, definitely no copies of him. Although I do have a fair decent amount of gold. You can see my collection of spare golds is starting to get pretty big. Dear God, look how many spare golds I got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, technically 14. Just for golds that I'm not using. Rising Moon Warrior. I would make him into gold, but I need him for a bunch of transformations in purple. Already got a Rasputin. Now, the main reason I keep ranting about quitting the Hunger Games, I'd really like for a Hunger Games, I don't even want it gone. I just want it a little bit easier to understand and bet. I know some people are having no issues, but if they can make it a little bit dumbed down for other people, I'd appreciate it. To put it bluntly. I know I shouldn't be calling myself dumb, but I can accept my own failures to some degree. No, I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed for everything. Some things I'm pretty good at. Like everyone, I think, in life, you get your own little special gifts you're good at, and a lot of people are, well, not a lot, some are very blessed that they're good at multiple things. Alright, let's go with the forging. Alright, so we can finish off a full set for this guy. Let's do it. Let's do it, yo! Oh, fuck. I was just going to say, probably don't have enough ore. Yep, son of a ore. Don't have enough. Alright, so we will be waiting until we get some more ore. And we could probably get some more ore if we could do the casino. Let's see if we have to do another casino spin. Now, I'm sorry for making fun of the casino. I know it is one of my favorite things. It's just really pissing me off that I can't land Darius. If I was landing Darius, I bet you I'd be fucking over the moon how much I love the casino. Why can't they just let me win? Win, damn it. Yeah, I keep forgetting too, like every time I'm doing these protest videos, I gotta remember, or not protest, activism videos. Every time I do those, I gotta remember to plug Clone Evolution at the end. I keep forgetting. Oh fuck, we lost one. Piece of shit. Because I was thinking, man, if I'm getting an extra 1,000 views from random people each day, I should really be just plugging Clone Evolution a little. Try to get more players into the game. Couldn't hurt. Maybe end up getting more viewers even. Or it could hurt, get them addicted to it, then they can't live their lives. I'm just kidding. Cold Evolution, if you're so addicted to it, you should be able to break it. Suki managed to leave the game and she was at level 400, for God's sakes. Imagine quitting the game at level 400. I don't know if I could do it. Like, dear God, I hate the Hunger Games so much. I still can't quit. Oh, it's a terrible addiction. Alright, let's go auto-accelerate the battle. Yeah, I forgot to check. How many Abe fragments have we saved up? Honest Abe. Holy shit, we're at an hour and 20 already. Alright, so yeah, we actually were having fun today. Because I notice if the show flies by, that's usually when I'm really having fun. Alright, so there we go. I know the beginning was a bit rough, but we made it through. Weathered the storm. 3 viewers weathered the storm. Alright. Put Shelly to sleep. Yeah, see, that's why I did that for the beginning. I just wanted Shelly to go to sleep. Had nothing to do with me losing my temper. I swear to God. No, I'm just kidding. I shouldn't swear to God, but I'm lying. It's not very nice. Alright, let's do some more refreshes. See what the fuck. Okay, I gotta remember, what does even Darius look like? For God's sakes. Make sure I'm actually looking at the right hero here. It's been so long I've seen him, he might have gone by. Oh yeah, that's what he looks like. Alright. Trying to remember what he looks like. Can't even remember, it's been so long. It's like a week ago since we seen him, right? Yeah, hopefully we didn't actually just skip through Darius because I forgot what he looked like. That could be one of the issues. The game's like, man, you keep bitching you're not getting Darius. Meanwhile, you got him like 5 times. Yeah, I gotta be careful not to click it too fast too. Not that I get Darius and then click skip. Oh fuck, man, that would really suck. Maybe they did like just change it so you can't get Darius here anymore. It's the only thing I'm thinking, right? Like, we've refreshed how many times? 4,000, 5,000 jewels maybe. And no Darius. Yeah, so some people are wondering, like, is it hard to land certain heroes by refreshing the casino? Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, he is super rare. Alright, so Top Shelf is saying don't bother wasting your jewels refreshing. He is like super rare to land on it. So that's why. Come on! I'm like hoping while I'm trying to jinx it, like the announcer's jinx. If I'm talking about it, it'll happen. Alright, fuck it. I can't keep wasting it. We went through like another 1,000. We'll try next episode. Come on. You can see why I have trouble stopping eating. Ooh, Tam. No, I shouldn't say it. That's Suki. No, she reminds me so much of our health minister. I swear she's like a clone of her. Not because it's of her race, I guess. Just the animation on her smile. It almost looks the same. Alright, let's see. I always thought that smile looked so funny. I was like, is that really someone we should be taking health advice? It's like, can't we just get someone with a normal smile? Some weird smirk makes you wonder. It's like, what are they smirking about? like I don't trust them right from the smirk. Alright, come on. That's what I get for making fun of shit. Can't land jack shit. If I do it slower, is that going to work? You know, slower does work better sometimes. Come on. Right, they're not even giving me, what's his name, Genghis Khan anymore. They're like, oh, want to keep refreshing, do you? We'll just give you a jack shit. It's because I really want Darius this episode. I want to... Fuck, man. We'll have to do this. Dear God, pisses me off. Yeah, we went through another 500. Still nothing. Nothing. Right, it says we actually have to do another dungeon battle, so we'll do that, but we'll give a shout out to everyone in the chat, because we're at a half hour, or hour and a half now. Let's give a big shout out to everyone who made it to the chat. Alright, come on, let's beat down Trump. See if we can take him out. Say, keep your vaccines, we don't want them. No, I'm just kidding. They could be healthy. Is that what he's holding to? It'd be funny, right? He's like, I just came from Moderna. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, so Shelly said that she sent a picture of Darius in the Discord that shows you actually can get him. Wow. Alright, so yeah, thanks, Shelly. Alright, let's go back to the beginning. Yeah, Shelly made it in first. #1 kid fan, Shelly. Yeah, so try not to make fun of Shelly just because she's a kid. I know she probably shouldn't be watching for some of these jokes, but her parents said it's okay, so she checked with them. Right, George Washington. Yeah, thanks again for joining the chat, George. Oh yeah, and the double super chats. Man, George is just killing it with the super chats. Not to make fun of everyone else, but I think George is at like double at least. Wow, yeah, it's like, thanks, George. Really appreciate it. No, especially after just like losing my job today, technically. I'm going to try applying for unemployment insurance, but I don't think I reached enough hours. So I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, so that's probably the most money I'm going to make this week. So thanks, George. Appreciate it. No, I'll try to get some more income coming in. I'll have to find another way to get some. We'll think. No, I'm not starting OnlyFans. Unless some hot models want to work together. But you can't even until lockdowns are over. Unless that counts as work. Maybe there's something to that. I'm just kidding. Alright, so thanks, George. And Shelly, George, Shelly, George, Shelly, George, Shelly, George. Oh yeah, Vendetta. Thanks, Vendetta. And was that duplicate account so we could break up the Shelly and George? No, and then we made it to Exorcist YT, or YouTube. I think that's what it stands for. Starting to get the acronyms down. Oh yeah, and Top Shelf, he joined the chat right at the end. Thanks for him giving me the advice in the casino. Don't blow all my jewels trying to get something that's just never going to happen. Darius is very rare there. Which kind of sucks, because then I shouldn't keep blowing through trying to get him. If I should just pick a hero, go for him. I've like made the only hero I want to get one that can't. Alright, so we got the dungeon done. Alright, so let's give Top Shelf thumbs up for Leland. Appreciate it. Alright, big round of applause for everyone in the chat. Everyone ever try the rapid clapping? Now I know so many different clapping styles. I don't know why. I think it was my mom actually was the one that I first learned the rapid clapping from. Like some people can clap fast, and then there's fast clapping, like rapid. You can see, like even at 60 frames or whatever I have the camera set to, it just looks like a blur. Alright, consume heroes. Let's do that. No, for a second there, I thought I changed the screen. My luck today. Now, I shouldn't say my luck today. Like, dear God, I went to a dangerous protest. Potentially dangerous. Hopefully I don't get sick. Knock on wood. Oh, we did the casino enough to get the red scroll. Yes! Love the red scrolls. I could dance for those. So that's one thing where I keep joking about quitting Clone Evolution. But it's those red scrolls. I think it's the thing that keeps me. Because, like, I'm dying to open red scrolls. I don't know what it is. It's just they're so good of heroes. I just want to open red scrolls all day. That's what I was thinking. If I was as rich as, like, someone really rich, I'd probably buy lots of red scrolls. Just open them. Hey, they're giving away a fat chili. I can't believe, like, how slow I'm doing this event. There's only 95 hours left. Fuck, man, if we could just land a few more. Or Darius. Then we could have a red this episode. That'd be sweet. Red hero. Red hero. Oh, fuck, I thought for a second that was Darius and I clicked it. I gotta click this slower. Oh man, if I did that, I would probably just quit the game. I gotta be careful here. If I refreshed it through Darius, I'd be like, oh fuck. Something's getting smashed. There goes like my couch. My couch cushion's gonna have a hole in it. Oh, there was a Lubu. He's kind of rare too, right? It's like it's almost convinced me that it knows I need it, so it's like keeping it away from me specifically, because it doesn't want me to have that extra red. It's like, no, you can't have that red. Oh, there was a Robin. That's another rare one, right? Alright, so that's what we'll do. We'll call this episode as it is for today, because we can't land Darius. And tomorrow's episode, we'll go fucking hardcore on these jewels. Oh man, we already blew through another 1,000. You gotta be shitting me. Fuck! No, we'll blow through some more tomorrow, and we'll really try to get it, because the event's almost over. We need another Darius. They just won't fucking give him to us. Like, you know what's stupid? Like, I know someone probably is going to point it out. I really should have just spent 200 here, refreshed. It would give me Darius first time. But I've only got a few clicks. That's the problem. Fuck. Yeah, so... yeah, we're just not landing Darius there. Son of a bitch. Alright, yeah, I forgot to consume the heroes. Let's do that. Yeah, Top Shelf wants me to blow the gems now. No, I gotta try to save something for next episode. Because this one started really bad. No one's probably gonna make it through the beginning of that. I gotta start an episode with creating a new red hero so I can hook the viewers at the beginning. Because they'll be gone by the end. Or no, that's what they say for editing. You're supposed to put the hook right at the beginning, and then a whole bunch of crap in the middle, or the journey, whatever you want to call it, the plot, and then go back to the hook right at the end. So it's like people get a taste of the hook right at the beginning. Sort of like how women rope you into relationships, right? I'm just kidding. I'm sure guys do the same too. No, it starts as everything grand. Next thing you know, you're just buying presents and driving people around like a chauffeur. No, just kidding. I guess we can't really do the chauffeuring anymore. It's too risky. Now I was thinking, have cars actually changed? Like, you know what's one real sign that cars will change, or that this whole pandemic thing is really as serious as they're saying? If they invent cars differently. Like, they'll start making separate cabins for the people in the front and the back and everything, with different ventilation systems. If they actually start designing cars like that, then I'll start believing. Because, like, it's already been almost 2 years now, and I don't think we have any cars that have been designed differently, or people could correct me if I'm wrong. There's probably already a cab company that's came out with a car like that. Let's hope. Alright, so what else did we have for daily tasks? Anything more I can do right now? This one, no. This one, no. Rest, we all completed. Alright, so yeah, we finished everything for today's tasks. It's pretty sweet. I guess we'll do one last dungeon battle. And yeah, tomorrow we'll burn through shitloads of jewels, and hopefully we can land Darius. Or hopefully we land Darius without needing to burn the jewels. We only burn like half. That'd be sweet. Alright, let's play. Let's finish. We will finish in the dungeon. Holy shit, 5 viewers, 5 likes. Thanks everyone. Alright, so let's go wrap up with the affiliate links. And today should be the last episode where I do the old affiliate links. I would just link the other one right now, but I'm pretty sure I got too many pictures of boobs in my folders. If I end up opening folders live on the screen, it will not be good. So let's, I think I've learned that from enough ranting and raving. So let's see here. Let's go to just regular affiliate links. So, did I show the patrons? No, I did not show the patrons. Son of a bitch. Suki, Jim, Ray, Travis, and the whole patrons list. Thanks everyone who's been helping with that. And if anyone else has joined, let me know. I barely ever check it. Sorry, I'm bad. If anyone needs the benefits, I think it sends me the messages automatically. If not, reach me here. Ah, just in time to see Trump victorious. Fuck him. No, I love Trump's moon mission though. You gotta give him credit for that at least. If he gets people to the moon with his moon mission, it's one good thing he actually did really get done. Well, after he is gone. That was the key. We just needed him gone to accomplish his goals. Now, I heard that Biden's actually going to rebuild his wall. I was like, holy, that's kind of funny too, right? Went on and on about canceling the wall and then decided to keep building it. It's fucked up. That's what you call backstabbing the people that voted for you, right? I don't know how true that is. Maybe that's just a made-up story. I swear I didn't just make it up myself. I heard someone else make it up. Now, you can never really trust any politician. That's why people are like, yo, you like a politician, do you? Like, every time that's happened to me, it ends up backfiring. Now, I've really been looking forward to getting people on the moon in 4 years, so fuck, man, if we can do it, I think it's worth it, whatever cost it is. I just want to watch a TV show where people are, like, living on the moon. Like, I've tried to watch the space station ones, but fuck, man, it's boring as fuck. So we really need another planet like a moon. I think I could watch a show about that. Dear God, anyone try watching the space station footage? Dear God, I don't know who's in charge of editing the stories and plots to the shows and those, but it's even worse than mine. Alright, so let's go to the affiliate links page. Patreons, we showed that. Society, finishing quick is my specialty. Comes on t-shirts and bed sheets. Both popular items with the ladies. The babies. Yeah, we'll get a baby shirt for that. They can puke on you. That's what it's called, finishing quick. Alright, so Hido TV, they'll pay you to watch videos. Swagbucks will pay you to shop online. GameKit will pay you to try games. And Free Bitcoin is a wallet system for cryptocurrencies. And it also involves gambling, so make sure you follow the regional laws for all these offers. including the virtual maid sex machine. That's for adults and men only. And I got the new, oh fuck, I just remembered. You know where I put the coupon code for the when I edited it onto the image? I put it here. So my head will be blocking it. So I'll have to put the coupon code here instead. I'll do that after. I'll probably move this stuff over and put it over here. Yeah, that'll be sick. Right, so if anyone's wondering, yeah, the coupon code I think is for like $5 off or something. So it's not like groundbreaking, but it is a coupon code, as far as I know. I can't try it because I already bought it, and I don't intend to buy two. Unless I do buy another one to give away, but the thing about that, it's sketchy giving away adult gifts on your shows, because then you have to start checking ID and stuff, and that's a little bit fucked. So yeah, we'll just go with regular gifts for now, once we can start doing that. Now, I did promise gifts once we started getting super chats, and I'm going to have to follow through on that, because fuck man, the super chats just keep pouring in. Shit, we made it to $10 revenue today, so thanks everyone. Really awesome. Alright, let's go to the fire screen. Oh yeah, and you can also find the Judson Weebly website. We've got some protest videos, or activism videos. A demonstration, that's what they call it these days. I think it's to avoid like harsh criticism with the sponsors, or the affiliate links, or with anything in general on YouTube. So anyways, let's go check out the fire screen. Fire! What item do we got in the item bag? I know some people are just waiting for the kid's voice. It's coming. Alright, let's go to the chainsaw. Yeah, let's go with that chainsaw. Ooh. Alright, if you dig deep into your sweaty item bag. Yeah, because you're running a lot. No other reason it would be sweaty. Anyways, the Conqueror's chainsaw. If it's a level 140 and it gets in your vaporizer and it tastes like shit, give the show a dislike. Like some people gave my protest or activism video. But if anyone can help with a like in either videos, I really appreciate it. And just make sure you never buy the products from my sponsor.
Because it will ruin your life. Bye for now, everyone. See you later. Some days I wish I could hear what I sound like. I gotta start listening to my own recordings. I'm trusting you that it sounds good.
Later. See you guys and ladies. Yeah, and hopefully you did well in school, Shelly. Don't forget, if I'm on too late, just go for the recordings. You don't always have to watch live. Or just take lots of naps after school. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, see you later. Bye for now, everyone. Alright, see everyone. Good luck in the final casino days. Yeah, and good luck kids in the casino. I mean the game casino. Make sure you follow the regional laws.